Hello, everyone. Welcome to Play My Music. I am your host, Mark Reddick, and we're in for another wonderful episode of Play My Music. Today, or for me, it's tonight, we have Mr. Bruce Neilsen, all the way from Australia. Very talented composer and musician and artist, and we're going to sit and discuss some of his music this evening. So, Mr. Bruce, say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody out there.
You seem like a very quiet, humble musician. Those are the kind I like. And those are usually the most talented, the ones that don't say much. But Bruce, I read over everything that you sent me. You're very experienced, very accomplished musician. Please share with us, how you got started, what's your main instrument, all of that. Let's talk about how you got started in music.
Okay. Well, originally I was a poet. I wrote a lot of poetry when I was younger.
Okay.
Played harmonica, and I was learning classical guitar for a while.
Hmm.
And but I was always interested in, I guess, songwriting and playing guitar, electric guitar. So eventually I stopped the classical guitar lessons and swapped over to electric guitar. I tried to join a couple of other people's bands. That didn't work out. So eventually I met a drummer through a mutual friend, and we decided to start our own band. His name was Chris Allen,
Okay.
and that's how it started. So around late '81, we started getting other people together, and eventually got a band together, which I call the Immaculate Crows.
Hmm.
I ended up becoming the primary songwriter, and then I did play at the start, and started another couple of bands during that period as well. One was called Insurrection, another one was called The Popes. And May '85, I reunited with the Immaculate Crows, but we disbanded eventually. And then I just stopped performing altogether. Um, I basically concentrated on my family instead. I married my wife, Carolyn Neilsen, who I knew at the time,
Hmm.
and we had a couple of kids. So I did all the family things and put all my energies into that. And 2004, I briefly tried to get another band together, which didn't work out. But the good thing about that was that I started writing again. I wrote quite a lot of songs in that period, which a few of them I'm recording at the moment. And then 2019, I eventually got around to releasing the only recordings I did back in the '80s, of which there was only four of them, and teamed up with an old band member called Mark Hocknell in 2019 as well. So 2020, we started releasing songs for the all new songs, and I started writing quite a lot again. And Mark eventually left to do his own thing, which is he does a lot of instrumental pop stuff.
Hmm.
So when Mark left, my wife Carolyn Nielsen took over the role of producer. She did all aspects of
Okay.
producing, except for mastering, and so that's the way it's continued. So Immaculate Crows is just what I call a collective rather than a band. Um, so the nucleus of it really is me. I write and arrange all the songs. Anything released under the name Immaculate Crows is 100% me songwriting and
Hmm.
arranging. And nowadays it's Carolyn doing all aspects of producing. And once again, the mastering we leave elsewhere, but Carolyn does everything else. And I get in a range of singers and occasionally other musicians to augment uh, the recordings.
Okay. Well, you're to be commended for having longevity in this industry. I mean, a lot of people would have just just giving it up. But you're to be commended to, following through, still composing, still writing. So certain bands worked out, certain bands didn't work out, but you kept moving. So um, I applaud you for that. I salute you. Um, so your main genre of music is what?
Um, there's no easy answer to that, Mark, because
Okay.
I've always enjoyed a range of music. My
Hmm.
father was a bit of a frustrated jazz musician, so through him, even
Okay.
though we used to argue about music all the time,
Hmm.
gradually we started to like aspects of each other's musics, which I was mainly into when I was younger. I was mainly into rock music, and Dad was mainly into jazz. But we both had a common interest in blues. We both liked blues, and I suppose even though resisted a lot of Dad's music, over
Hmm.
time I began to really like a lot of jazz too, and I still do. So um, I listen to so much different music. It's
Hmm.
you know, and I don't get influenced by any one thing. And I suppose up until now, I've mainly been writing what loosely you could call alternative music. But over the last, I don't know, 6 months or so, the music's been going little bit more mainstream in terms of, I don't know, like two-time losers, like rhythm and blues sort of combined, and I've been doing a bit of country folk.
Hmm.
Really, it's anything I'm capable of doing, Mark. That's what I do.
Okay. Got you. So tell us about Two-Time Loser. That's what we're going to play this evening or today.
Okay.
Um, so what was behind that? How'd you
Well,
come up with that?
mentioned before, I wrote a few songs back in 2004 when I was trying to get my last band together. That
Hmm.
was one of the songs I wrote right back in 2004 that I've only just got around to recording. It originally was going to be a straight out country song,
Okay.
believe it or not.
Hmm.
Other than a simple old country song just to prove I could write a country song. But when I got around to recording it, though, it just totally changed. So
Hmm.
we're playing around with the keyboard software, and as we do, Carolyn sits there at the door and has the software open, and I suggest things to her. She
Hmm.
plays something, I listen to it, I tell her what the chord arrangement is, etc. And as we were just doing the introduction, I heard that the music should. I just got an idea the music should go in a different direction altogether. So I just did my little guitar intro, and then after that, um, I don't know. It ended up becoming a fusion of blues and R&B. The
Hmm.
R&B came into it because the lady who sang it, Daphne May, is one of my primary singers. It's got a huge R&B background. She's been singing R&B and mainly R&B and disco and a bit of everything really, but R&B is her main thing. I know that she absolutely loves Chaka Khan, and her all-time favourite was Tina Turner, and a
Hmm.
little bit of Aretha thrown in there as well. So I knew Daphne was capable of like fully fledged R&B. So
Yeah.
I wasn't going to knock back that opportunity. So when she did the first recording, after the first solo, I thought, oh, she can do much better than that. So I called her back again. The second
Hmm.
time round, I just said to her, I said, just go full on after the solo, and you'll hear that intensity. It's really so intense and so R&B. That's where you get the R&B coming into it.
Hmm.
And the blues is just through my guitar licks, which is maybe a little bit Peter Greenish or something like that. I'm not
Hmm.
sure, but you got the fusion of those two different things happening: the guitar blues element plus Daphne's pretty full on R&B style of singing.
So what? So your main instrument is what?
Guitar,
Guitar.
yeah,
That's how you compose from your guitar.
yeah, I do.
Okay. Good. Good. All right. Let's get into this song. Two. What is it? Two for nothing.
No, two-time loser.
Two-time loser. I don't know why I want to
That's
say
it.
that. Two-time loser. Let's take a listen. All right. Um, Interesting. That was Carolyn singing?
No, Daphne May.
Definitely. Okay. Good singing. Now, all that guitar work, all those solos, was that you?
Yes, that's me. That's right.
Woo! Yeah, you can throw it down on that guitar, bro. That was some good
Thanks, mate.
work. All the solos, yeah, great work. Very talented. Okay. Um, so I guess the whole album is done, or you're preparing to finish the album? Which one?
I've got two albums done so far. The
Okay.
last one was last one was called Zombie World. It was released late last year.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm aiming to get a third album out by the end of the year.
Okay.
And I've already got all the songs in mind for it, and um, there's four songs out already that will be on that album, and there's another six pretty much in progress. I need vocals on a few of them, and there's two more remaining that I haven't got the tracks down for yet, but they're all written.
Okay. I had a little static. I don't know. I hope we don't have any more audio problems on your end. I hope not. Okay. So, Bruce, tell us where everybody can find your music.
It's available on all streaming services: Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, YouTube, Deezer, Tidal, Pandora. You name it. It should be on a whole lot of them.
Okay, great. And if people want to reach out to you, what social media platforms are you on?
Yep. The two that I update regularly is Instagram and Facebook. I was on Twitter for a while, but I haven't done anything on Twitter for a long time. I'm going to do something about that shortly and start get it going again. But at this stage, it's mainly Facebook and Instagram.
Okay, and what are your handles? Just your name? Bruce Nielsen?
The Immaculate Crows.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yep.
For both platforms, for Instagram
Yep.
and Facebook.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
That's it.
All right. All right. Good. Okay, man. I've had fun listening, and you're a very talented musician. I encourage you to keep at it. You seem like a very hard worker, and you got some good people behind you and working with you. So keep up the good work. Hopefully you'll come back and share some more great music with us. Is that okay?
We'll have a talk about that. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Sounds
No
good.
problem. So everyone, Mr. Bruce Neilsen, go look him up. He's just about on all digital platforms. Download his music. Let's support our artists that are out there doing what they do. There's so many artists that don't get a major platform, or they're on, the big radio stations. But, you know, go check these artists out. Quality music. It doesn't matter what genre. Very talented musicians doing their thing, and that's what we're here for. We're all for it. So, Bruce, thank you again for being with Play My Music, and we enjoyed playing your music, and we will continue. We're going to keep this song on file, and we'll probably play it from time to time. This particular episode will be posted, and it's going to stay on the Music Lab timeline, and we'll probably also upload it to Spotify for artists and YouTube as well. So there'll be no excuse why nobody can't hear the music. So again, Bruce, thank you so much, bro. And
Thanks, Mark.
we'll be talking soon.
Okay, mate.
All right.
Cheerio.
Take care. All right.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of our show for today. Um, Bruce, I'll hit you up when we post it. I'll send you an email, let you know when I'm posting this particular episode. So, ladies and gentlemen, we enjoyed having Mr. Bruce Neilsen with us today. Please check out his music. And if any of you would like your music heard and you would like to appear on our podcast, please send us an email to playmymusic711@gmail.com. Let's play my music. 711 at gmail.com. All right? We play everybody. As long as it sounds great and you're doing your thing, we want to feature you. So God bless all of you. Until the next time.